As we discussed in our previous video that a candidate has been created and the mail has been sent to the candidate. Now, as a candidate, how he will be receiving the mail and what all the content is there in his mail. You can see on the screen that the candidate is addressed and he has been given the details that what is the joining expected joining date, what will be the designation and which department he will be recruited in. Now, the candidate has been given the mail and a link is there in his mail where he can click on and open the candidate login option. Below that, he has been advised that the username he has to specify is as given is SGC 0009 and the password it is specified that you need to enter your password. Your Aadhaar card number will be the password for the login. Here we click on the link and open the option. So as soon as the candidate selects the option, he will be landing onto the candidate login page where he will be giving the option like his candidate code SGC 0009 and then the password is his Aadhaar card as entered by the reporting manager. This way, it is a double check that the candidate Aadhaar card is confirmed by candidate himself. Now, you see, options are available to the candidate to fill up and the candidate will be giving his information, rest of the information. As here I say, candidate will be filling his Aadhaar PAN card number. Now you see earlier for line manager, Aadhaar card number was mandatory to specify primary email ID and primary mobile number. But he was not forced to specify the PAN card number. But in case of candidate must give the PAN card number. Alternate email ID he can give or leave. And now here we say UAN number if it is available for any previous company he was working with. Or he can leave it blank and any previous employer ESIC number. So this data will be maintained for the purpose of any PF and ESIC linkage. Nationality he can choose and give the social status like general, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe or OBC. Passport number he can give. Apart from this, as most of the data is available with the candidate, he can fill as much information as he has available with him. So t-shirt size he has to specify because the size which he specifies for himself, the same size of t-shirt will be issued to him. Now he cannot change rest of the information on this page, but he has to enter his address and communication details. You can see the postal address and permanent address if it is same, so you can choose same as postal address, and if any landmark is there, bank account detail is mandatory, like is he has to give bank account details twice, so to confirm if to avoid any kind of confusion in the bank account number. So it should be same account number and verify account number. It should be same. And also he has to give the details if any change is there in his name given for the purpose of the candidature, and if the name in bank is different, so he has to give the complete name. Also IFS code he has to specify. Branch name. So in between, if he wish, he can save the information like this, and also he can go out and fill up the information, rest of the information later also. So apart from this bank account details, he has to give information like the likewise that we say the document information, and he has to upload the documents which are required as given in the list. So here we say the check bank details. To confirm the bank details, he will be giving any of the documents, and same way Aadhaar card number and PAN card number. So these informations are mandatory. And now if he tries to submit the information to the manager, now these are the mandatory data as required for the purpose of documentation. So he has to select the Aadhaar card details. It is mandatory. Now we say, okay, if any of the document available in the pictures, PAN, now you see the data is complete. You can save this complete data and submit this information to the manager. But it is saying that the image field is required, as employee has not given his own photo. He has to choose the image. So we say, okay, in documents, scan, no image is there, no image is there. In the personal, here we say, okay, for the purpose of, okay, let's select this image and save this data again and send this information to the manager. As soon as candidate submits his information to the manager, after that he won't be able to make any kind of changes in the data. So before submitting any information, candidate should make sure that the information is complete in all respects. All the required documents has been submitted to the manager, because based upon that his offer letter and the other things will be processed. So again, the warning is there that after the submission you will not be able to allow to make changes. Are you sure to submit your details to manager? Click on yes, and this information will be submitted to the reporting manager, who in turn, yes, now the information is submitted to the manager. So here we end this up.